The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion.
that this love was destined to fail. How could you and I make it in this world with just a dream all on our own? I know that you are mine and love will make it alright. How could I just let you go when
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayers, meditations, and affirmations to give thanks to the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. May you please be seated.
Bright lights today. Too bright.
Is it bright? The lights are bright this evening. the Chancellor of the University of South Africa, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbuyelo-Mbeki, the members of Council, represented by the Chair of Council, virtually, Dr. Magasela, Mr. J.M. Jonker, Mr. Matia Baba, representing the Executive Management MENCOM of the University of South Africa, Professor M.M. Siputa, the Acting Deputy Registrar, the college representatives, Professor B.M. Mamba, Executive Dean of the College of Science, Engineering and Technology, and representatives of the colleges, the College of Agriculture, represented by Professor Mahanu, and all the members of the executive, supervisors and co-supervisors, administrative staff, graduation division, Department of Institutional Advancement, and all other professional, administrative, and academic staff of the University of South Africa. Our organist, Mr. Grayling, as well as Dr. Esi Nkosi, College of Science and Engineering, who will be delivering the Chancellor's address this evening. Let me also recognize Ms. Tukolo Mamaru, Sports Culture Officer of Gauteng Region, who will also be graduating. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Lochani. Lochani. So few people. Sanbonani. Dumelang. Absheni. Molweni. Dimategwan. Assalamu alaikum. Jambo. Khwenand. Tabela. Khotsong. It is my greatest honor and privilege to welcome you to the University of South Africa 2023 UNISA Autumn Graduation Ceremonies. This is even more special as this is the year in which this august university is celebrating 150 years old. Thank you very much. Colleagues, we are the grandmother of universities in South Africa, and therefore we must be recognized for spawning this beautiful higher education system. It is not just that we're known for being the inventor of an institution that spawned university systems in South Africa. We are also the university that made it important in the world to having distance education as a formal education that's recognized. And 150 years later, after COVID-19, everybody wants to use this model, not just in universities, but also in industry and multiple sectors. And I think this requires an applause because it's an inventive spirit of Africa. Thank you. In the context of March, the month in which, as a country, we celebrate human rights, we need to remind ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, that the notion of education as a human right has been articulated quite vividly in our constitution in South Africa, in the charters of the African Union, as well as in the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights, especially in Article 26, Section 1, where it rightly states everyone has the right to education. Technical, professional education shall be made generally available, and higher education shall be equally accessible to all on the basis of merit. Our celebration this afternoon, this evening, is a testament to the fact that UNISA has played a critical role in realizing education as a human right, in asserting the potential and supporting and accompanying those who register at this university in pursuit of wisdom, knowledge, but also that spirit of changing the world. Ladies and gentlemen, here at UNISA as a university, we place high premium on academic success and excellence, virtues that define us truly as a Pan-African university that shapes futures in the service of humanity. We're proud that every year, the University of South Africa produces a significant number of graduates who are knowledgeable and skilled in different academic disciplines, who are ready not only to applying their intellectual pursuits, but also their character, their commitment to social justice, their ideas of committing themselves to participating in improving economic systems, ecological appreciation, attention to climatic changes, but also that idea of humanizing knowledge systems. And this is in part in order that they contribute to the improvement of the human condition. We are happy that you'll be joining us. You'll be joining more than 1 million alumni of UNISA spread across the world, and we have no doubt that as students of the university, but also as parents, spouses, friends, family, you'll also be inspired by the flag that UNISA hoists as it promotes education. In case you forgot, I wish to remind you that you're joining a galaxy of stars who constitute our alumni, and it is very nice because some of them are in this great hall, the Z.K. Matthews Hall. President Nelson Mandela, our president in the democratic dispensation, former President Thabo Mbeki, sitting here as our chancellor, the current president, President Aristide, are all graduates of this august university. Colleagues, you want to be president, sir? So why aren't you clapping? And the university doesn't just promote presidents, they also produce opposition parties, independent candidates, not just in South Africa, but also in the world, meaning we don't just produce monolithic knowledge systems. We allow you to use and exercise the knowledge that we would have garnered and shared with you so that you contribute as best as you could in any space that you. But, colleagues, it's also important for me to remind you, the former Deputy Chief Justice Dikgang Moseneke, Judge Thokozile Masipa, Justice Edwin Cameron, are also graduates of this university. So there is also diversity, if you want to know about that. The former Reserve Bank Governor, Jill Marcus, is a graduate of UNISA. Businessman or businessperson, Lambetti, former UCT Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mampele Rampele, the current Reserve Bank Governor, Lesetja Kganyago, and the businesswoman, Basita Nbakalmele, are also graduates of this university. You need to give them a round of applause. And please don't blame UNISA if the former governor and the current governor have higher interest rates. We are assisting them to ensure that the economy is strong. Your academic achievements represent your tenacity and your willingness to succeeding. Similarly, the support you received from your families, your communities, is quite important. As the university, we cherish it. As already hinted, your university, the University of South Africa, will be celebrating 150 years exactly in June 26th this year, and please make sure that you're part of the celebrations. I know that throughout the year, UNISA will be showered with many praises and sometimes even criticisms, but I want to reassure you that this celebrated university does its best to ensure that the quality of your credentials and qualifications are protected. Many of you would have gone through the proctoring system, the Invigilator app, where we knew when you were writing with people or when you were asking others for help, and many of you know how hard the University of South Africa pays attention to your quality of assignment. Isn't that the case? I know that it's very important that as a university, we don't just celebrate the work that is done, but we celebrate your graduation today. We take the opportunity to acknowledge the many meritorious academic milestones that you, but also your institution, has achieved in the recent past, including in the last 2 years. It's very important for us to reaffirm the improved local and international rankings across a range of rankings, disciplines, and indicators. I often remind people that in 2021, many rankings and local and international positioned us at 12 or 13. And in 2023, we are in 7 and 8. We want to, that's not our destination. We would like to do better. But the good news, colleagues, yes, it's a good idea. The good news, again, colleagues, is that we are increasing the numbers of National Research Foundation rated researchers. We are increasing our succession rate. Our improved research output is evident. Our model remains resilient despite the many challenges that university systems in our country and all over the world are confronted with. It's quite exciting, colleagues. I need to share this with a smile, because in the recent subject rankings, our College of Engineering was also received the great news where our engineering school is top in the country alongside Stellenbosch. Thank you. It's #1 alongside Northwest University and Stellenbosch University. We want to hold that alone in the future, whilst at the same time improving our international rankings. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, it's very important that those of you who will be graduating at UNISA this evening understand that the responsibility of being an educated citizen is not just for you alone, but it's a responsibility that must be shared with your society, your family, and the global arena. For the education you receive from UNISA is not just for the service of the local, but the global impact becomes essential. You're welcome to UNISA, the home of leaders, the university of the land, the university committed to shaping futures, for the future belongs to those who plan for it and who want to claim it. We are reclaiming Africa's intellectual futures. Welcome. Mr. Chancellor, I wish to request Dr. S. Nkosi to deliver the Chancellor's address. Dr. Nkosi, thank you.
Our Chancellor, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, our Vice Chancellor, Prof. Pulengling Kabula, and members of Council who are with us tonight, our esteemed faculty members, proud families, and fellow graduates, good evening. Mr. Chancellor, it is an honor and pleasure to address this esteemed congregation of the University of South Africa. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to the Almighty for bringing us together on this joyous occasion as we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduates, and it is with great pride that we extend our heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of them on behalf of the University of South Africa. We acknowledge the immense dedication, the hard work, and the sacrifices that have gone into reaching this milestone. It is a testament to their unwavering commitment to learning, personal growth, and excellence that we celebrate this day with them. Once again, congratulations to our graduates, and we wish them a continued success and a prosperity in all their future endeavors. Mr. Chancellor, if I may, I would like to take a few moments and speak about a topic that is very close to my heart: investment. In our fast-paced society, we often seek instant results with minimum efforts, and unfortunately, this has led to productions of trends that promise overnight success that often fail to deliver. Fortunately, our graduates do understand that our true success is required through hard work, dedication, and that is why we're celebrating their achievement tonight. They have demonstrated that with perseverance and determination, one can achieve great things. Traditionally, investing involves committing money to an endeavor with an expectation of yielding profit. However, I want to shift our focus tonight to investing in ourselves. When you make a conscious decision to invest in your own well-being, whether it be financially, in your health, in your career, or personal interest, you are setting yourself up for future success. And your future depends on the investment you make today. And if you start early, time becomes your friend and not your adversary. Challenge yourself by engaging in new complex and demanding activities, learning a new language, for example, a new skill, a new hobby. These can help feed your brain and promote your personal growth. Invest in your career by furthering your education, as you have demonstrated by the qualification you are receiving tonight. Aim for work-life balance and find a mentor. Invest in your relationship and spend quality time with family members and your loved ones. The possibilities are endless in terms of investing on yourself. I would also like to encourage all of us present tonight to consider investing in ourselves as a means of fulfilling our purpose and finding meaning in our lives. To all our graduates, tonight is your night. You need to shine. As you walk down this red carpet with your killer high heels and your finest tuxedos, remember to do it with pride. Even if those high heels are more uncomfortable than a cactus in your shoe, let the power of sheer determination propel you past this stage with pride. Remember that, ladies. Let us make the most of this moment and show the world that we are not just graduates, but we are also fashion icons. So walk tall and own this moment with pride. Congratulations on your well-deserved achievement. Mr. Chancellor, we take great pride in celebrating this important occasion tonight, as we firmly believe that our graduates are fully equipped with the necessary knowledge and skills to make a positive impact in our society. We have full confidence in their abilities to create a future that is brighter and to make meaningful contribution to a respective field, and we cannot wait to see the incredible things that they will achieve in the years to come. As I conclude, Mr. Chancellor, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the staff who have served this university with diligence and dedication. It is the unwavering support and hard work that has helped make this university the esteemed institution that it is today. Without their tireless effort, we would not be here celebrating the achievements of our graduates. Lastly, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us and making this ceremony a resounding success. As we move forward, let us continue to invest our time and energy into activities that will enable us to become the better versions of ourselves and make a positive impact to the world we live in. Once again, and thank you, and you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nkosi, for those wise words reminding us that investments are for our development, our communities, and must not just be financial, but must also be around health and well-being. Thank you very much for reminding us that this graduation is not just a celebration of those who are graduating tonight, but a celebration of the professors, lecturers, and all who invested in the support of our graduates. Let me take this opportunity. Can we give a round of applause, colleagues? May I please request you to run to your seats? At this point, colleagues, let me request our communications colleagues to screen the 150 years celebration video. Please, colleagues, we're ready. Thank you.
Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
Education is the light in a dark room. It's the spark of a dream. A passport to the future. And the seed of generational change. Through education, we reflect on yesterday and define tomorrow. UNISA stands at the pinnacle of education through open distance e-learning with a footprint of students in 130 countries worldwide. Rooted in South Africa and the African continent, UNISA can truly claim to be the African university in the service of humanity. Since the founding of the university in 1873, as an examining body, we have been a trailblazer. UNISA is the first and only institution in South Africa to carry our country's name with pride and the first public university in the world to exclusively teach by means of distance education, an ever-changing dynamic university with a global reach. UNISA's history spans the entire modern history of South Africa, opening up a world of academic study opportunities to former activists and struggle heroes, thought leaders, business people, legal experts, acclaimed entertainers, and sports stars. The university takes pride in the more than 900,000 alumni, making their mark in diverse fields and capacities. At UNISA, the World Wide Web is our educational playground, but we also have beautiful and impressive campuses. UNISA's Makelneek campus is located in the city of Tshwane and is a major landmark of the capital city. We encouraged our students to communicate with the university via online platforms, but you can visit the UNISA's Sunnyside campus, the perfect setting for students to engage with fellow students over a cup of inspiration. The Science Campus in Florida, Johannesburg, is designed to meet the education and research needs of students in a range of programs, including agriculture, nature conservation, consumer sciences, engineering, computing, and physics, to name a few. Students in the sciences now have access to UNISA's own laboratories, housing some of the most state-of-the-art infrastructure and laboratory equipment available. Distance learning requires that you study at your own time and in your own space, but that doesn't mean you're on your own. You can also visit a UNISA regional center to get advice, meet other students, make use of UNISA services, have conversations with counselors, and use our academic libraries. We offer an unparalleled range of study choices, ranging from short courses and certificate programs to 3- and 4-year degrees, diplomas, as well as master's and doctoral degrees, with close to 380,000 current students. Our rich tapestry of study disciplines includes the College of Accounting Sciences, Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Economic and Management Sciences, Education, Graduate Studies, Human Sciences, Law, Science, Engineering and Technology, and the Graduate School of Business Leadership, as well as the Thabo Mbeki School of Public and International Affairs. As a comprehensive open distance e-learning pioneer, UNISA is known for delivering well-designed, interactive study material and integrated student support. Students have access to a menu of support services ranging from face-to-face tutorials and academic literacy services to study groups and e-tutors. One of UNISA's main aims is to harness the new and emerging potential in information and communication technology, catapulting the university into a truly digital future. To this end, examinations are conducted on college-specific exam portals and are accessed from the My Exams portal. UNISA is well placed to address society's most demanding challenges by using research to meaningfully transform the lives of those in our communities. To that end, UNISA is working towards instituting the following catalytic niche areas: marine studies, aviation and aeronautical studies, automotive studies, energy studies, space study and square kilometer array, Fourth Industrial Revolution and Digitalization, Natural Sciences, Health Studies or Medicine, Feminist, Womanist, Bosadi Theorizations, and Student Support and Co-Curricular Activities. As Africa's leading open-distance e-learning university, UNISA strives to keep up with the constantly evolving higher education landscape in order to serve our students to the best of our ability. We can reflect with great pride on the past 150 years of transformational education, and we are confident in our ability to succeed and become a truly high-performance university as we define tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we start the conferment of the degrees and the diplomas, may I kindly request you not to leave the hall before the end of the ceremony. We would like to make it beautiful, dignified, historical, and a memento that you'll all appreciate. Mr. Chancellor, I now have the honor to request you to confer the degrees and diplomas of the University of South Africa on the candidates whose names appear in the program.
By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program.
Mr. Chancellor, the executive deans of the colleges will now present the candidates to you.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Ismaila Taiwo Bello for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor M.S. Lamini, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Enhancement of Transition Metal-Based Supercapacitor Materials for Improved Performance, he demonstrated a one-port hydrothermal-assisted non-modulated synthesis of cobalt and manganese-doped molybdenum sulfide for supercapacitor electrode materials. The non-inclusive method of modulators with an improved electrochemical properties brought an innovative idea. The results showed that cobalt-doped molybdenum sulfide electrodes could be an ideal electrode material for supercapacitors electrodes performance. Electrodes performance showed that a mixed-phase manganese-doped molybdenum sulfide could be an excellent material for metal-doped molybdenum sulfide supercapacitive electrode. His findings further showed that non-modulated active material for supercapacitors is possible and can significantly contribute to reducing the environmental hazard resulting from the modulators. Professor Mutudi and Dr. Matevula were the co-supervisors.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Ismaila Taiwo Bello the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Ismaila Taiwo Bello. Well done, come down. Well done, Chief. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Sandhya Deviredi for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Professor Veredi, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
Devireddy Sandhya, in her thesis entitled Studies on the Performance of Nanothermofluids in the Enhancement of Heat Transfer Coefficient in Cooling Systems Used in Automotive Industry. She thoroughly investigates the heat transfer characteristics of aluminum oxide water and titanium dioxide water nanofluids using shell and tube heat exchangers under turbulent flow conditions. The nanoparticles with the small mean diameters of TiO2 and water combination and Al2O3 water nanofluids show better heat transfer behavior in the lower and higher volume concentrations respectively. The convective heat transfer coefficient of nanofluids is slightly higher than that of the base liquid. The heat transfer coefficient of the nanofluids with an increase in the mass flow rate of the hot water and the nanofluids increases with the decrease in the nanofluids temperature.
Yeah. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Sandhya Deviredi the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Sandhya Deviredi. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Mahabo Colin Manaka for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor Dlamini, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled The Development of Undoped Alkaline Silicate and Doped Alkaline Aluminate Phosphors for White Phosphorescence, Dosimetry, and Persistent Luminescence Applications, he demonstrated rare earth-free strontium aluminate, strontium silicate phosphor for possible application in white light emitting diodes using co-precipitation and hydrothermal synthesis methods. He observed rare earth-free phosphor having chromaticity color coordinates close to white light. He further demonstrated their applicability in dosimetry and applications by using photo and thermoluminescence phenomenon in these materials through a thorough study of their intrinsic defects. Furthermore, he demonstrated a green emitting phosphor also applicable in white light generation and dosimetry applications by doping barium aluminate phosphor with manganese. Professor Mutudi was the co-supervisor.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Mahabo Colin Manaka the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Mahabo Colin Manaka. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, it is with a deep sense of regret that I have to inform you that Gladness Madibakisha Chadi has recently passed away, and that the Doctor of Philosophy degree will be conferred posthumously. Her mother, Me Oulaki Tarisi Chadi, will receive the degree on her behalf. I request her supervisor, Professor Linda Sibali, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis entitled Environmental Impacts Resulting from Gold Mining Tailing Storage Facilities within the West Rand area in South Africa, she thoroughly investigates the environmental risks of public exposure to the dust from gold mining tailings storage facilities within the West Rand District Municipality. The significant contribution of this study is that the data generated will be useful for inclusion in the revised and updated environmental information in the coal and national standards relating to limits of exposure of heavy metals, of focus in inhalation, fractions of particulate matter, specifically for the study area.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Gladness Madibakisha Chadi the degree of Doctor of Philosophy posthumously.
Condolences. Sincere condolences. I'm still going to do that. I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Gladness Madibakisha Chadi.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Dramani Jua M. Bu File for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor Namo, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Climate Compatible Agriculture, Interfacing scientific, indigenous, and local knowledge in the Upper West region, northern Ghana. He employs mixed methods to research smallholder farmers' perceptions of increasing variability of rainfall and temperature patterns in northwest Ghana. Data confirm that farmers employ multiple farm and non-farm-based strategies interfacing scientific, local, and indigenous knowledge systems to promote climate-compatible agriculture. Among other factors, farmers' decisions to adopt local and indigenous knowledge system-based climate-compatible practices are influenced by accessibility and awareness of knowledge, access to capital, land tenure, and household demographic characteristics. The study recommends sensitizing and training farmers on climate-compatible practices to mainstream local and indigenous knowledge systems into scientific practices to improve capacities and enhance increased productivity and food security.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Dramani Jua Mbufile the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Dramani Jua Mbufile. Well done, Dad. Well done.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Crescentia Pamidzai Gandhi Zanwa for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Professor M. Togo, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis entitled Vulnerability and Adaptation to Water, Energy and Food Challenges in Harare, Zimbabwe, exploring opportunities for household water, energy and food nexus greening, she investigates household water, energy and food challenges, coping strategies, and their implications for the environment. Using structural equation modeling, she finds that water, energy, and food challenges increase vulnerability to climate change. A close association between socioeconomic demographics, such as income and coping strategies, is established. Increasing ecological footprints are noted, with low-income residents adopting unsustainable means of sourcing water, energy, and food resources. The research identifies opportunities for delinking households from network resources for sustainable livelihoods and proposes a water, energy, and food nexus greening model for households. This adds to the existing body of knowledge on issues around the water, energy, and food nexus.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Crescentia Pamidzai Gandhi Zanwa the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Crescentia Pamidzai Gandhi Zanwa.
Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Science. Reginald Mwatludi. Pete Kashani Molele. Jeff Walgan Osanda. Antal Fagan Poxy. Wishes Sibanda. Roger Bernandez Tageldu.
Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Science in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Mark Jonathan Corrigan. Austin Mudadi. Lesatile Silumesi. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Master of Engineering. Samgeliso Dube, the degree is obtained with distinction. A small announcement, the parents of Ngobeni Judith Bosisiwe must go outside. There's an emergency. Lebohang Florence Makrenane, the degree is Master of Engineering. Makopola William Martlow. Rashid Ahmed Mossam. Selusiwe Ngube, the degree is obtained with distinction. Crispin Tumba Chiani, the degree is obtained with distinction. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Honours Bachelor of Science. Constance Mokhadi Lekolwana. Mr. Chancellor, The following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Priscilla Chitate. Lwazi Mboni. Mr. Chancellor, Thanduxolo Ngidana received the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Technology Honours.
Mr. Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Honours Bachelor of Arts. Lebogang Elizabeth Muatludi. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Honours Bachelor of Science. Teresa Given Howe. Nsovo Charity Koza. Kaugelo Muraka. Katleho Raymond Mosebo Mpahlele. Vanessa Zwane.
Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Baccalaureus Technology. Kanyisa Bam. Henry Christopher Barnard. Tungamirai Chachikobo. Munyaradzi Talent Chinemo. Mzikazi Precious Hani. Sibongile Nokuthula Hlabisa. Paddy Khwadi. Wandile Trevor Gubega. Mahlonololo Lesufi. Marabe Gift Lesufi. Nico Peji Mabasa. Jabulani Johannes Matuna. Morena Percy Maloma. Blessing Innocent Mkwenya. Tegasala Jerry Mbai. Odirile Shedrack Mekwa. Lebokang Florence Makobane. Ndota Goodman Mongwe. Hapisin Mufanebanza. Chimangazo Eunice Mukeri. Ndumiso Simon Ngane. Ruzani Patricia Netsozri. Masingita Hubunga. Mokhoswe Junior Kadimeng. Manda Ricardo Rambau. Mafoko Alicia Rampayedi. Tsepiso Sirole. Bruce Hotatso Sekatane. Motswetla Class Seraje. Lebokhang Frida Seripe. Kibonekhosi Jerry Sibanda. Gezani Nevas Simango. Walter Motlashedi Gladi. Aluwani Alfred Sifaro. Anton Smith. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Honours Bachelor of Science. Shasi Yanisic. Rowan Nelson. Rendani Freddy Mamita. Nonhlanhla Petunia Matela. Arnold Mujeri. Aisha Sheikh Ibrahim. Ronel Cronier. Gabriela Anna Di Giovanni. Nikki Govindram. Neil Henning. Natasha Jansen van Vuren. Jairas Kasapo. Maesela Teboko Mapulana. Nakisana Lido Mashao. Professor David Mnisi, the degree is obtained with distinction. Tsepiso Sesele Moloko. Tuso Komotekhang Moraka. Jonathan Avraham Sextain, the degree is obtained with distinction. Timothy James Santos. Lerato Refilwe Sedumedi. Goodness Moses Konse Sitole. Daniel Stephen Smith, the degree is obtained with distinction. Caspar Johannes van Staden. Christelle Victor. Tabiso Godfrey Zwane.
Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Khomotso Cleopatra Dlamini. Roundry Isabella Dreyer received her degree with distinction. Talent Dube. Kuliso Gandini. Maria Karim. Morongwa Eunice Homo. Tebogo Lesela. Kebuseditswe Segofatso Mabe. Judy Busisiwe Ngobeni. Omakhatswe Madonsela. Mukta Nadim Mohammed. Shala Mohammed. Mabore Kethi Mababolo. Mama Budusha Susan Maredi. Sipho Mondli Maseko. Riasija Matale. Charlotte Matechana. Asanda Alpeka Mavodze. Shamiso Felicitas Kumbuzi. Jabulile Gladness Mota. Melissa Nomvelo Sainwa. Emma Nokukhanya Mtiane. Lizzie Mujuru. Letabo Sherelle Mushi. Innocentia Mamelo Nkahle. Pashwa Pashwa. Chane Potkrite. Ingrid Christel Scott's degree obtained with distinction. Nombulelo Boitumelo Sieka. Lesiba Abel Tulare. Malesolo Venolia Twala. Rudolf Johannes van Dijk. Johan de Waal. Izan Douglas. Nomfundo Princess Makubu, degree obtained with distinction. Neil de Villiers Neyman. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of honors, Bachelor of Consumer Science. Matapelo Johan Paloi. Okay. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Consumer Science. Kabelo Zaza. Enrika Engelbrecht. Matilda Fori. Oriabile Prudence Qikwa. Brandon Skuman, degree obtained with distinction. Vian Felyun, degree obtained with distinction. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Nadia Onirudira. Ntsepa Tsepang Hope Apane. Nompumelelo Mbalenhle bengane. Duante na screen. Sitabile Duma. Kali Hegi, degree obtained with distinction. Queen Zandile Sabisa. Margaret Nontlantla Jankis. Bohang Kanama. Ralepane Obed Holane. Nomzamo Patience Kati. Deliwe Donna Konato. Marie Kruger. Lerato Chifio Machaba. Pati Somadolo. Nosipo Precious Makakula. Nogutula Mahlalela. Busisiwe Mahlomuza. Kensani Johanna Manganyi. Plaxedis Maning, degree obtained with distinction. Chwene Benedicta Macapella. Augustine Matiba. Oratilwe Mahlopule Matibe. Malebu Daphne Matopa. Chanel Meyer, degree obtained with distinction. Fikile Remembrance Mkari. Tohome Tokolo Mamoro. Olebogeng Andrew Mahorane. Fori Pilefine Mokiri. Josephine Molepole. Jonathan Dirk Mostert, degree obtained with distinction. Ezekiel Mpofu. Kate Msibi. Bonakele Petunia Simanga. Katuchelo Mauva. Hangwani Kate Mukwevo. Lindiwe Ndiweni. Peti Relebogile Ngwane. Poshi Anjani. Faith Nkuna. Yekela Cynthia Ndombini. Shingai Nyatanga. Haley Jade Pillay, degree obtained with distinction. Pameline Nikita Pillay. Oyemagetswe Prudence Rasetheto. Janelle Sevlal. Offense Lorraine Siepe. Lindelwa Tom Shongwe. Nozitelo Sibanda. Sharon Tabiseng Skosana. Samantha N. Sneyman. Noluthando Nombaliso Sotsaka. Timia Rain Spider. John Risonepol. Megan Sonepol. Mosimane Gape Boys Tulare. Ndombikayise Chabalala. Pamela Chili, degree obtained with distinction. Sunday Chivule. Mr. Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates receive the diploma. Maseboko Peshuniam Mahobohoba. Mapou Anastasia Makanyele. Kierleng Teboho Magoma, diploma obtained with distinction. Tlandla Sinethemba Mtunu. Tulisile Pechunia Monareng. Sizani Mvambi. Kuselwa Vukudo Netumboni. Margaret Mahadi Klometsane.
Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Netin Navichandra Daya. Haukelo Gloria Make. Chino Celestino Maciel. Ntombizodwa Mabel Masego. Kwena Josephine Matato. Orapeleng Matebula. Antoinette Tandega Mbuyane. Buchabogolo Abraham Mokob. Manti Helen Ngwenya. David Linda Pumela. Tapelo Matama Sihoa. Brandon Tanaka Shumba. Dorika Sitole. Chani Smith. Tenani Yobet Chikalange. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates received the National Diploma. Offense Mapiso Wopapi. Gary Tyrone Janat. Hitesh Daya. Sibusiso Dluta. Janela Litang Diao. Mandla Matamane Diale. Candido Pedro Felix. Gerard Theos Fury. Murubini Hadzi. Ramaesela Tiny Shakhala. Sydney Obona Ihediwa. Malcolm Jacobi. Sizagele Ann Kumalo. Rifilwe Elisa Mabasa. Tinashe Magaya. Tabo Makhalemoswa Masaki. Nkobane se Mahungela. Orapeleng Posna Masala. Bradley Kezani Mashel. Nompumelelo Martha Masimula. Tumishi Ishmael Matemani. Jabulani Rodney Matebula. Olelwa Machaya. Matwene Panedin Mavimbela. Ululuto Mavume. Chemist Nonkululego Fela Ute Mazibugo. Zakele Sibusiso Mbata. Sihle Peace Mongi Mbewana. Mohadi Blender Madli. Melusi Shepherd Ndwani. Mpo Rachel Moloko Moeti. Modishe Aoki Mohashan. Dineo Muso Muhlala. Kobankwe Floyd Matloki. Mangoba Mcina Msibi. Lorraine Pumuzo Muyedi. Chuela Ndaza. Vuchilo Nechili Kit. Lizo Lunga Ngagani. Nzika Isengwengu. Elsa Vuea Nkuna. Tristan Ashan Odam Pesad. Luvuani Daphne Ramukuel. Tirelo Adelaide Rankapole. Anna Rantu. Michael Rifler. DKK, so Catherine Sihol. Rito Respond Shivambu. Andile Nicholas Sivia. Aluwani Tanyani. Hauhelo Lamati Tobejani. Amogelang Hazel Maria Mahotso Club.
They are still coming in.
Okay, Butler, the citation here.
It's okay, don't worry.
Okay, thank you. Yes, it's this one. This is her thesis. Thank you. Can you give them a round of applause? Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to congratulate the graduates on receiving their degrees and diplomas.
And thank you very much, Vice Chancellor, members of Council, and members of the UNISA executive management and staff, and the splendidly gowned academics who are seated with me on stage, who are here to support our graduates this evening, and families, guardians, and friends of our graduates, and of course, most important, the UNISA graduates. Let me reiterate the condolences of the university on the unfortunate passing away of one of our graduates this evening, Gladness Chadi, and say thank you very much indeed to the mother for coming. Graduation ceremonies are a matter of great pride for the graduates, for their families, friends, guardians, and of course for the university. And there is something special about these ceremonies that has as much to do with the personal achievement of an important academic milestone and goal as it does with the ceremony itself. There is indeed a sense that this is one of those rare defining moments when a truly joyful celebration is merited. And the brightly colored robes of the academic procession, the red and black gowns and caps, and the differently designed hoods of the graduates, the symbols like the ceremonial mace, and the formulaic ceremony and the capping ritual acknowledge and lend legitimacy to the individual effort and the knowledge and skills that have been acquired over the period of study. I'm indeed honored to stand here as we're about to conclude this important celebration of the achievements of the graduates before us, to congratulate you all on your well-earned and surely hard-won qualifications. I take this opportunity to congratulate this magnificent university that is UNISA for its sustained efforts to continue to produce the high-caliber graduates who are with us this evening. Albert Einstein once said that the process of scientific discovery is, in effect, a continual flight from wonder. And thus, through the knowledge you have acquired, you have joined that empowering flight from wonder and further reduced the perimeters of the unknown by the new with which some of our distinguished graduates have added to the totality of human knowledge. And of course, among these, I'm counting our late Dr. Gladness Chadi, as well as the red-gowned people who are sitting next to me here on my left. And thus, does society as a whole join us here today to celebrate your success, since that achievement means that humanity has gained new capacities to help bring about progress and transformation for the greater good of all humanity. Your welcome success has also confirmed that through you, its graduates, the university continues to take seriously its responsibility to understand and appreciate the role that it needs to play in society. And so, dear UNISA graduates, you've joined the ranks of the brightest and best in South Africa, on our continent and the world. And we, the spouses, the parents, the families, the academic management, and other staff, and indeed the country, the continent, and beyond, extend our sincere and proud congratulations to you. And together, all of us, we say, very well done. And we hope that your success will foster in you the desire and confidence to say, I want more, and I can achieve more. Empowered both to help create a better world as well as attain personal progress. And so to the families, the friends, called guardians, who stood by our graduates and supported them in their studies, we congratulate you as well. Your support has contributed in a very tangible way to the valuable academic achievements we've gathered to recognize and celebrate. And so as we go out to celebrate further this evening, once again, congratulations to everybody. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Thank you very much, Chancellor President Mbeki, the University of South Africa's Chancellor. Can we give him a round of applause? You, the graduates, are some of the luckiest. How many of us would have had a president officiating in our graduations? You're not only making your personal history, you're also making national and global history, for President Mbeki has represented the best intellectual resources that represent the best that Africa in the world represents. So congratulations. Now that the Chancellor of the university has congratulated you, let me ask the family, the friends, the loved ones, may you please just stand up? Dear family, friends, loved ones, we really want to thank you as the University of South Africa for giving the support, moral, financial, sometimes even being sent to go and get some books at bookshops that you may not know, or learning how to use the devices to help them do their assignments and their work. We as the University of South Africa thank you for being partners in the pursuit of the higher ideal through higher education, wisdom, and contribution to society. Let's give you a round of applause. As you're standing here, I want you to give your own loved ones a round of applause. This is that opportunity. Thank you very much. You are indeed a partner to UNISA in our pursuit for excellence as one of the universities that's committed to higher education. You may be seated. Thank you. Now, you, the graduates, President Mbeki has already told you that you're not limited by anything. The sky is no longer the limit. It's a frontier of research, and it's something that in the video that you would have seen about the university, we want you to explore the space, the sky, as you would the seas. So this opportunity that you're having, we would like, with the degrees that you would have gained from the University of South Africa, to really become active participant in the shaping of your societies and the future, and not to limit your horizons to the local, but also the international. But we also know as a university that we trained you to participate and being competitive in the 4th industrial revolution. So those devices that you have, you've used them for your assignments, for coordinating with each other, and so on. We would like you to make sure that society has access to ICT systems or digital systems so that our country and continent are competitive. So become an e-tutor at UNISA or in society to make sure that these technologies are accessible and they are resourceful for the development of society. So please make sure that as you leave, at least you teach 10 other people on how to use these technologies for the betterment of our society. The second aspect that I want you to remind is that you have not finished your studies. Registration is still on. If you graduated with your diploma today, can those who were graduating with their diploma stand up? Can you give them a round of applause? The most vibrant graduations, you know, we heard you making the rumblings. So colleagues, you have to pursue your degree. It's not the end. We encourage you to constantly look beyond the journey that you would have traversed. So thank you very much and congratulations. Let me have those who have done their degrees and honors. Please stand up. Thank you very much. So if you thought, oh, I'm done, oh God, the books and the library, digital or physical, I'm done, sorry. We would like you to pursue your master's degrees. They are very important, so we encourage you not to stop here, to continue. Keep walking, keep running, keep flying. Congratulations. So let's ask those who are doing their masters to stand up. Please stand up, the masters. So colleagues, I'm sure the masters, oh, I'm a master of this knowledge. I'm postgraduate studies. Look at those in front of you. How many are they, you know? 7, yeah? You see, as we go further, colleagues, the numbers keep, you know? So please, colleagues, you have 3 years to 4 years to finish to wear your red gowns. Don't give up. We are appreciative of the master's degree that you have done. Congratulations. Please, just because the salaries are going to increase, it doesn't mean you shouldn't pursue your PhDs. They're very important. So colleagues, we have now the doctoral, now we call you doctor. Please, doctor, stand up. Please, Mama, stand up. May we give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Our National Development Plan makes an important appeal to higher education institutions. It says we should produce doctoral degrees not for the benefit of the red gown, but because when somebody does a doctoral degree, they pursue new knowledge. They don't do what others would have done. They become the only people in the area of research that they are doing, and they contribute to the socio-economic, ecological, and development of our society. And NDP and Agenda 2063 require us to ensure that we contribute to these knowledge systems in the global arena. So just because you're at the pinnacle, not yet. Congratulations. Please, you may be seated. Colleagues, I'm saying not yet because they need to, you see these gowns? Did you see them? And they're different colors. They are indicative of the books, the publications, the production of doctoral graduates, teaching others, writing, creating new knowledge. So we would like to invite you to the Circle of Excellence, to creating knowledge, not to stopping with your thesis. Let's read your books, your articles in refereed journals, but also in publications, not self-publications. They're not credible, peer-reviewed, so that your competitiveness in the joining of the Circle of Excellence. So colleagues, please stand up, yourselves, the graduates. Stand up, all of you. I know you're tired, but this is the one day that we have all the instructions at one time. Please face your parents, your loved ones. Please show them the certificates that represent and symbolize, no. No, colleagues, they're not showing you their certificates. They're showing the cover of the certificate. They don't even know how the certificate looks like. Open your certificates, show them to your parents. This is the time. Please showcase your certificates. Colleagues, show your parents. You owe it to them, not to me. Yeah. Can you please show them now? Please, you can. Thank you very much. At this point, can I please request you, colleagues, you who are graduating, the cleaner at the University of South Africa, the gentlemen and the gentlewomen who work in the garden, they all connect with the full professor that supervises your work in order that you, the graduate of UNISA, has been co-constructed and formed as an intellectual by these collectives of people, the academic, administrative, and professional staff. These, my colleagues sitting at the podium, are representatives of these communities, epistemic communities, that have invested in your success. Can you, just on behalf of the university community, extend your gratitude to those who have invested in your own qualifications? This is the moment. Thank you very much, Mr. Chancellor. I'm truly appreciative for the success of these students, and I really request them to enjoy themselves and to invest in society. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, it is very important. I'd like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, the words of which are on page 24 of the program. May I please request you to remain standing after the anthem to enable the Chancellor to dissolve the congregation. May I also request you to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. Finally, may I request you to really treat the national anthem with the dignity that our society and our government and our state would like us to doing so. Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, my final request to you is to dissolve the congregation.
By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.